Good luck, Desmond.
These are troubled times. The already uneasy alliance between the Crown and its subjects frays. And behind them both the Templars plot, pulling strings and moving pieces. History dictates they seek order through control. But how will they affect it here? Who supports them? And what conspiracies have they already spun? All these things I must determine. For only by knowing my enemy can I hope to stop them.
Connor! Spare a moment.
Of course.
Have a look.
What is it?
A Xingbao, or rope dart if you prefer. One of the many plans given to us by Shao Yun to...
Sorry.
We'll have to work on this.
We have a guest.
Ganondogo,
Yes, my friend.
what brings you here? Is the village all right?
For now,
What do you mean? What has happened?
men came, claiming we had to leave. They said that the land was being sold, and that the Confederacy had consented. We sent an envoy, but they would not listen.
You must refuse!
We cannot oppose the Sachem, but you're right as well. We cannot give up our home.
Do you have a name? Do you know who is responsible?
He's called William Johnson.
Where is Johnson now?
In Boston, making preparations for the sale.
Sale! This is theft!
Connor, take care. These men are powerful.
What would you have me do? I made a promise to my people.
If you insist upon this course of action, seek out Sam Adams in Boston. He'll be able to help. What have you done?
When my people go to war, a hatchet is buried into a post to signify its start. When the threat is ended, the hatchet is removed.
You could have used a tree.
I agree, Achilles. So we now have some new items that are available. Got a recipe discovered snares, cartridges. What else do we have? Rope darts. Second weapon sheath. Twin holsters. Boston outfit available in the shops. Jamestown outfit. Charleston outfit. Normal sword. Oh yeah, it's going to go through the entire list, isn't it? Oh yeah. So, just going to bring you all downstairs, just to be able to take a look at a couple of things that are available to us because of our, well, this being a HD remaster. So, as you can see here in front of us, we've got outfits that vary from different games that in recent times have come about. So, if we head towards, let's just say this one. This outfit here on the far right hand side is for AC Unity, and it's to symbolise Arno Dorian. We've also got Assassin's Creed 4. This is Edward Kenway's assassin robes that once belonged to Duncan Walpole. So technically it was nice to actually have his grandfather's attire here. We have Jacob Fry's outfit, which, I mean, let's just be fair, Jacob was okay, not perfect, but he was alright. Then we have Ezio's outfit from Brotherhood. We've also got the Betrayer, Shay Patrick Cormac's Templar outfit. We then also have the Bayek of Siwa outfit from Origins. We have the Aguilara outfit from the Assassin's Creed movie. And then eventually we have the Alexios Mystios outfit. So all in all, pretty decent. And then here is our armory. So any weapons, any items that we buy, eventually all end up here. So if it's rope darts, if it's snares, if it's tomahawks, if it's axes, anything and everything will end up down here. Alrighty. Now there is something that's relating to the homestead, which will be the ledger, I'm assuming. So to craft weapons and tools, you'll need to gain resources to level up artisans by completing homestead missions. So we have trading and we have crafting. So we can make a barrel if we wanted to. So two barrels, continue. Recipes can be collected throughout the world. Each time you find a recipe, it will be added. Nice. And we can select convoy. So we select resource. So we do... Oh yeah, we've also got bear pelt as well. And then we can go and add, let's just say, a fox pelt as well. So here's something. So in order to make any better changes, we can invest in making resources available. So like, if we're going to increase the capacity, then we're going to have to get some pine lumber and kindling. If we also want to increase land convoy, which means more or less making more of them, then we need more lumber and more bark. If we want to have any items that are like holsters and such, then we're going to be needing the correct material, like wolf pelts, for example, allegedly, and rosewood lumber. We could also make the glass harmonica, but we need to have a blacksmith for this. And for consumables, we would need to still have a blacksmith, maybe some innkeepers, and other things. But we're good for now. But we can always buy more things. So especially if we make a purchase, so like we need charcoal, for example, well, we'll buy more. There we go. So we can make another land convoy if we wanted to. So if we say we want to do this, it will cost us 11. There we go. So we now have another land convoy. Now we just don't have enough funds. Which is a shame. Alrighty.
Connor, it has occurred to me that the times we live in will be looked upon by future generations with a certain degree of scrutiny, no matter the outcome. With that in mind, I think it valuable to record the goings-on around the homestead. A true log of how people lived during this time of transition. Something to help color the portrait. What do you think?
When I find a moment, I will try.
Very good.
Okay. So in order to actually test this out, what we need is... Oh, never mind. Looks like we're going to be encountering someone in but a moment. Sounds like someone's hurt.
Bloody hell! Can you help me?
Are you all right?
What do you think?
How did this happen?
Poachers in the woods. I asked them to leave. This was their answer.
Come on. We need to get that arm looked at.
What if the men who did this?
They can wait. Your wound cannot.
What a gentleman.
You'll be able to make it to the house.
Yes. I think the ball took only flesh.
And what is your name?
Miriam.
Do you live nearby?
I don't have a home per se. I took to the frontier when I was a young girl. I've made my life out here ever since. Living where the land makes it easiest.
Not a common choice for a woman of the colonies.
No, it's not. But truth be told, it was this, the convent or the brothels. I prefer the open air.
Oh boy. Hello, Achilles.
Connor, what are you doing?
Those poachers need to be stopped.
Saw the scabs from my hunting blind. Get to that and you shouldn't have any trouble finding them.
Use the rope dart if you can. Get familiar with it.
Right, it's time to pay these beggars a visit. Did not want that to happen, now did I?
Johnson's opening up some of that Mohawk land he purchased for free hunting soon. Might be we make a good haul up there.
I hear tell lumbering will be allowed to boot.
What does he want with the territory if not the game and timber?
Don't know. Don't much care neither. Beat skulking around these.
Hey! Where are you, fellas? Shooting strangers in the forest, is that common hunting practice where you come from? No! Spare me! Go! Tell the friends you have left what happened here.
I have to say, a job well done.
Thank you, Achilles.
You are most welcome.
Why did those men attack you?
It's no secret this land is full with game. I spotted the trespassers en route to request permission to hunt here myself, and suggested they do the same.
The bounty of the forest is not mine to give. It is your right to hunt on this land, but I would appreciate you trading your surplus with the others.
Very well. I accept.
There we go. And this is Miriam, our huntress. Alright, well we don't need to have a look at that now, do we? And convoy in Boston, 5 minutes. Alright, not bad. So with this thing, how it works, yeah. So we have to watch an activity that the whole common man encyclopedia thing works. So if I witness Miriam, let's say up at her hunting blind, for example, overlooking out to see if she'll see game that's nearby, that counts as an activity. And albeit we don't get to see Connor writing it down, but there is a ledger that when you've completed one and you see what, let's just say, that snippet bit of information might be. Same thing for our lumber mill friends, the lumberjacks. If we go across and see Terry and so on, they'll have something to tell us, or we'll get to see something. Now, these people, I mean, they're innocent. They're not really going to be warriors, killers, or anything of that alike, but they're hard-working. And as it stands at the moment, this place really doesn't have that much going for it. I mean, the people that lived here before were assassins, but they lived all in campsites, and they had training to do, and all that sort of stuff. Learning how to hunt, to track, and other bits and pieces. But everything else is all just relative. Meanwhile, these people, the best they have going for them is the jobs they do and the lives that they just lead. So, when we engage with any of them, we're just learning tidbits. Anything that would be of use to us, more or less. And seeing any one of them do any fishing, won't necessarily count for anything. We have to actually see them doing their job. Now they will have like a set activity to do as well, so each day they'll go and do something else that will be, well, part of their job. Might be sawing logs, chopping them down, might be even loading them into the barrel.
You must be Connor. We've been raring to finally meet you. My name's Catherine, and this is Diana. We're the wives of those two blockheads who cut trees.
Nice to meet you. We've heard so much of you from the boys. Glad to finally put a face to the name.
The pleasure is mine.
We were just discussing how nice this bit of territory is, on a river with nobody upstream. I won't lie, Godfrey's letter had me a little worried, but now that we're here and settled, I must say I'm rather happy.
They had us on this plot north of Champlain that was a tangle of rock and bramble. Ugh, horrible place. It's a real treat to be able to walk up the hill and take in the ocean.
Your husbands must keep you busy.
Nothing we can't handle, Connor. The boys think they run the show, but the real bosses are right in front of you.
I do not doubt it.
Aha! We finally got ourselves our first bit of decent cashola. Albeit it's $400, but 400 is nothing to shake at. Alright, has returned profits back to the homestead. Not bad. So, it's a very peaceful and very simplistic lifestyle. And I have to say, I do enjoy what I'm seeing. Truth be told, years ago when I first played this game, I didn't really like the whole aspect of having to go out of my way to make things work. But then I decided to give it a shot about like a year later when this game was out. And you know what? I enjoyed it. Can't explain it. I just enjoy being able to see progress being made. It's something that, I don't know, you just like. And it does give me the same vibe that Monterey was like. You can see the improvement in time as time goes on. And it's something which, I think in the recent game, which would be the Valhalla one, yeah, you have the same sort of thing, but it doesn't seem to quite capture the charm, I find. Yeah, I can invest and go and spend time with the villagers, get them pissed, and get them off their rocker and such, but it wouldn't necessarily do any good. Yeah, maybe if it was a story thing, oh, you got to go and do this for a person, and hopefully you'll see them do something nice for you in return. Or in my case, I'd like to be able to, well, witness doing it differently. The whole point of the assassins and their creed, at least after Altair's involvement, was to be more involved with the people. And this aspect of it, with what Connor is doing, is, well, sticking true to that sentiment. Why should I need to go out of the way to do something? Like, have a fort, like turn this place into an absolute fortress, keeping people out when really you want to have people to be invited in, to be a part of something instead of being, told, oh no, you can't be a part of this. And boy, if only we had a game relating to this, well, not relating, sorry, that was another Assassin's Creed game that we could, you know, have this kind of level of... It is a level of exploration that's needed, but level of building up something. Like, I wouldn't mind having another AC game, again in the Americas, and yes, I am going to say in the Wild West period. You know, why? Because I just like to be able to do that. I like to be able to go along, be a cowboy, do that sort of stuff, and then that's it. That's what I'd like. But instead of like just saying like being this kind of a frontier, I'm actually given like barren wastelands, maybe forests. Practically, give me something similar to the Red Dead Redemption maps, right? But give it its Assassin's Creed spin on it. I'm telling you now, it's a potential opportunity. Yes, it would be a trope that they could say, oh, you're just mimicking. Well, yeah. But Ubisoft could very easily do it. Missed opportunities are always right in front of their eyes, and they say, oh no, it won't work, or this would be terrible. Well, the only reasons why they're refusing to do it is just because they can't probably see either monetary-wise, as in like the crazy amount of money they might make from, I don't know, from fucking selling skins and such. Again, that's just an opinion. Just voicing out my concern. Now, if there is one thing that I'd have to say that I didn't particularly like is... Oh, hello.
Yama.
There you go. Oh. I might be wrong doing this. I don't know. Oh yeah, I couldn't go this way before because this takes us to Connors village, doesn't it? So I couldn't go past this section. Right, so how am I supposed to get up there then? Oh. I know I'm wasting video time here for exploration, but sometimes in order to figure out, you need to do a bit of exploring to, well, see where things go. And I might have made a mistake, but I don't know that until I, well, go and look. Another feather found. There we go. I hear kitty. Bad cat. I'm not gonna get killed by a feline, not now. Bad cougar. I thought I was gonna die. By a cougar, no less. See, I think this one should have been the viewpoint, not that bloody tree there. And oh no, that's just me, innit? Alright, well, suicide! Oh dear. I mean, yes, another tall tree for me to climb. You know what, surprisingly trees are kind of fatal in this game. You may laugh, you may say, oh, that's just silly, that's nonsense, you're talking nonsense. Well, that might be the case. Like, I might be saying maybe utter nonsense on this, but I tell you now, some of the trees that you have to try to climb in this game are... If you get it wrong and you decide to, you know, go for a particular branch, that's it, you're kind of screwed. What the fuck was that? What did I just kill? Where is its body? Hello? broke something's neck, and it's gone. It's like literally. It's, oh.
Yeah, man.
Okay, well, I won't say no to something that got killed by an animal. Probably going to get penalised now for leaving a skin behind, even though I can't claim it, because it's become one with the earth, quite literally. All of these different pathways. Of a wild America. Bad Kenway. There we go. Concord. Currently at this moment, the Templars are firmly in power. Like, they're very happy. They're aware that the assassin presence is now less, meaning that they don't have to worry themselves with anybody coming along to ruining their day. Which I suppose is a good thing, to them at least. But for what Charles Lee has done, burning Connors village and everything like that, it's going to bring back a reckoning. And Charles Lee has not realised it just yet. Now there is something quite funny. These blue coats shouldn't be here. It should be all red coats. Or at least they shouldn't be here as of just yet. So yeah, these are the trees I'm on about. These big buggers. No, it's not what I wanted. Okay. Now I still need to get up there, don't I? So now here's a good question for you all. Where's my bloody hay bale? Because I don't see it anywhere. I'm stuck up here. Please help. The best thing to do is just be gentle. No. Ooh. Right, it's there, right? Now, I can't see it from all that bloody bush. And get your heads out that gutter. I know what you were thinking. Don't be so disgusting. I know at times we can all act kind of animalish, but don't be that much of an animal. Now we do have a homestead mission. Come on, horsey, get in there. Get in that water. Not bad, eh? Another missed opportunity. That could have been a viewpoint, but no.
Animals, stop! Take what you deserve, rebel. Be gone! You've been warned! You asked for it!
What happened?
They demanded we give our entire yield to the crown. Warren refused. They killed our animals, salted our earth, then dragged us out. You saw what followed. I'm afraid we have nothing to give you in thanks, stranger. We have nothing left.
Perhaps there is something you could do instead.
Anything.
I live in a small community not far from here. The soil is rich. The people I live with would have need of fresh vegetables, wheat, or corn. If you were to rebuild your farm, you may prosper.
What kindness is this? We'll certainly come see. Thank you.
Abused. Well, we're not going to take that kind of injustice now, are we? Right, well for the time being I'm going to stop the video. We're going to get to ourselves to Boston, and then when we start off again, all will be well.